Hello guys, this is the Terraria Expert, Austin and Sam. Welcome back to, yes, another Let's Talk. I know I do these once a year, literally, and yes, they're pretty much basically a 15-minute to 20-minute series where I basically do one episode on the series once a year, and today I'm going to be talking about a sensitive topic. Some of you have been wondering why you all of a sudden been talking about this, COPPA thing on YouTube, the FTC and all that rubbish. Well, recently, I didn't just realise how much of a bigger deal it was. Basically, from probably last week, I heard about it 2 weeks ago when probably when last, free from Thursday, which, as you're seeing this, it should be Saturday, but I'm recording this on Thursday, so that explains I haven't been wearing the same blue top for the last week. It's been changed, and also I have 3 of these tops, so don't start thinking I'm a homeless scumbag, even though it does look quite convincing. But no, basically, yes, I'm going to take the approach on this, FTC rubbish, this COPPA thing, quite, let's say quite brittly, and basically kind of a bit on edge, because for the last, as I said, week, I'm just going to get straight into the topic. Last week, I just thought it was like, oh yeah, changing the terms and conditions, and just like, oh yeah, it's just basically, how you can say if your video is 18 rated or not. I thought that was just that advanced, but it's not. Basically what's happening is I have read up for the last 48 hours, literally everything I need. Even in school today, I read about it. It's Thursday, as you've seen this, so I haven't been in school on Saturday, as I just said. Yeah, it's Wednesday today. Oh, sorry, Thursday. I wasn't in school yesterday because dental. Yeah, I didn't have a filling because they're erased to space. Yeah, she's just seen it in Q&A Wednesday. Got a Chewy as well to help. With actually special Chewies. Yeah, anyway, you don't need to know. This is me. Yeah, let's talk. I kind of feel on to do one again, so I'm not going to piss all my chances away. Basically, yes. Yeah, I sound like Mr. Johnson, my form teacher. Yes, Sam. No, basically, last week I just thought it was some update coming, and I thought it already happened. But basically, what's happening is yes, it's not just an update, as I said. Changing kind of advanced settings on YouTube age restriction. Basically, what this is doing, this is defining kids content to kind of adults, pre-teens content. So if a kid's under the age of 13, there we go, this is when it starts to kick off. Yeah, basically they're only susceptible to toy channels, reviews, bit like what's it called, Ryan's World, I've never heard of. Probably started a year ago, and they've probably got 10 times more than me because I'm a homeless bugger. Stuff like that. Celebrities, characters, toy animations, stories, nursery rhymes, all that stuff, like ABC channels. I've been mocking them for ages. Not ABC News, I mean ABC channels, nursery rhymes for kids. But basically, yeah, they will be in a category of kids content, and I don't really understand why this is so bad, honestly. People have been I know on YouTube you've got to get views, right? And for the last 5 years I've never really told you to subscribe. I don't really care about views. I don't really care about likes and subscribers. Personally, I don't really think about uploading a video. I just like doing these. But if my channel does end up going because of this COPPA thing, I'll be devastated. But basically, in the last 48 hours, I've been backing up 500 videos. So the security on my side of this COPPA thing, what's it called, COPPA compliance, I probably won't get restricted because this idiot from the FTC, this guy with really horrible eyes, has been saying, we're basically shooting creators in the barrel and YouTube's the barrel and stuff like that. And I quote, he literally said that. Yes, it is. Yeah, the thing is with Americans, they stereotype things a lot, and from the channels I have mainly seen on this COPPA FTC stuff, COPPA, stuff like that. What's it stand for, COPPA? I don't even know, I'm making a video about it. What does COPPA stand for? Content directed children? Oh, I don't know. I know what the FTC stands for. No, I don't. No, but basically, yeah, it's quite a big topic right now. But mainly some of the YouTubers I've been seeing here are quite, American YouTubers, and not to be too civil, but too outrageous here. I've had American friends, and if some little thing happens, just just something it's like, oh my god, and they make out it's the worst thing ever. Literally, the game theories, Daryl Leaves, all them, Philip and Frankie, they've all been, stereotyping it, and I just feel like this FTC, this COPPA thing is really not that bad, because basically all it's defying is, I can see the problems, but defying kids content and adult themed content, which I've been honestly thinking, yeah, YouTube's needed that for a while, but I kind of lie somewhere in the middle, because as you will know, because I do Survival Land, which is kind of kid friendly, but for years I've been swearing in those videos, so yeah, it's more like towards, the kind of like not preteen, not for children, kind of for teenagers. So yeah, I'm going to be age restricting. So if you're a little kid watching, if you're let's say what's your name? And this is Daryl Leaves, Dan Rocky, for example. I know that Dan Rocky is under the age of 13, not because I'm a creep, just because he's told me in live streams. So I don't know what's going to happen there in live streams. I can't rate my kids. I mean, there's no point if I did rate my videos for kids, even in live streams. Dan Rocky and all them wouldn't be able, because they're my younger viewers. But I do know that Dan Rocky does watch my older content. Older, I mean, games like Doom, Rage 2, Oblivion, the new stuff I'm doing right now. Yeah, they watch them. So I don't really want to, privilege all them by making my videos made for kids, but not getting any comments. But I don't want to, not include Dan Rocky in that sense and stuff like that in those videos where, I have 6,000 subscribers, unfortunately. I know, I should deserve less, but, in terms of my channel, I am not big at all. Like, I am, imagine YouTube, like, space, and you just see, like, this little drop of milk in the sky, and you zoom in on it, zoom in so much, you can see the pixel outlines. That's me. That's how small I am on YouTube. So, will this affect me and my channel? Well, with the size I am, no, because I don't have a big enough audience to be pissed off on the kids end and the adults end. But basically, if you choose your video is made for adults, kind of like preteens, teenagers, like kid-friendly content. Basically, you're going to be treated to, yes, adding it to playlists, commenting on stuff, channel branding, the eye little player at the bottom, the multi-eye player. You probably heard of it if you're on devices and on PC. Yeah. That kind of stuff, and also channel branding and end screen titles and the little eye annotation buttons, which are pretty cool. Oh, icon things, info cards. Yeah, you're going to be able to get them. But if you rate the video for kids, sorry, my fake studio light turned off. It's basically Doom 4, but a little bit of red, because YouTube is red. Ow. The self-harming in the video has really got that bad. But no, basically, you know what I mean. You won't be allowed all those features as I just listed then, if you rate your videos for kids, which I can see the problem, especially with YouTubers like Stampy. Oh, Stampy, that literally just uploads just Minecraft. IBX Toycat, he's not posting anything about it, because I think this COPPA thing it's December 10th, come the 1st of January. I reckon, yes, some videos will not be able to be watched due to, kids not watching them. There'll be a bit of complaints there. But I generally think everyone, for the majority on YouTube, will still not have their channels up running. But, people, I think it's to make, let's say, you're the creator. It's putting more responsibility in the creator's hand instead of YouTube. So basically, what this FTC is saying is, I'm the creator, and if I make a Minecraft video and curse in it or swear and rate that as for kids, I'm going to get a £42,000 fine, dollar fine. It's in America, but I'm in the UK, so I think that complies with me. But my government, I've read up all about it. My dad said, the government, if you get fined outside the UK, the government will back you up and screw up America. So go the UK. Yeah, but apparently that happens. So if I get, I'm not going to say I'm going to do anything, but as you guys know, I'm a bit reckless in the car and YouTube. But if I get fined £42,000, let's just say I made the slightest mistake and made a Minecraft video for kids, and I got fined £42,000, my government won't let that happen, because the government will be like, hang on, this is a UK citizen getting charged outside of America, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And you know what the government's like in this country, they're quite powerful. You've got common sense, unlike these lot who, apparently these people don't even have iPhones. But the FTC are not running YouTube, they're basically just they're looking out for YouTube, we're basically COPPA compliant, so it's kind of like saying, hey kids, that's not for kids, make sure the user knows to change that, and if you don't, the video will be taken down, you'll be fined this, and if you don't do any more, your channel will be down. That's all that's going on. I don't know why so many people are like saying like, oh, it's going to wreck YouTube and stuff like that, because it's not. All it's going to do is basically make you aware that your channel and your content should be either for kids or not. That's it. I don't really see what the problem is. I think where people are stereotyping this a lot is where, you know, like kind of like channels that meet in the middle are kind of like thinking, oh, but I record this, and also I don't do this, so yeah, like just rate your videos half and half then, like for kids and some are not. Like that's fine. I don't really see what the problem is here. YouTube, you know, literally, you know, we made YouTube, you know, as the creators. We are kind of like the found raisers of YouTube, so I don't think this would happen anyway. And also, so many people are talking about it right now. I think in the end this FTC will just be, you know, brought to its knees, because, you know, what happened last year with Article, was it 13, Article 15? Yeah, that will just happen sooner and sooner as we get to December 10th, so that's what I think will happen. And also they're like, they deliberately said, the FTC on the website, I've read it up on school today, they are not going to be making these changes until everyone is satisfied. So that's another thing. Also, another thing I want to talk about, which really annoyed me the other day, especially from Daryl Leaves, because I thought I could trust him, but no. He was saying, if your channel is not monetized, not commercially viable to YouTube's terms and conditions, why you even have a platform? YouTube will get rid of your channel and it's sole discretion. I quote, sole discretion. So that basically means your channel will be gone, but that basically means what they said. And also, this video will have no overlays or anything. Yeah, basically what that means. I've got the thumbnail of a tweet. Basically, YouTube said what we said was a little bit misleading, but it's basically the terms and conditions that aren't making you money, us money, and they're getting rid of it because it's, you know, it's not helping anyone out. Basically, features that are unused, like you know, YouTube messages, boxes, you know, text boxes, which at first it sounds a bit dodgy. Like, why did you even say that? Why did you say Google accounts will be terminated? Like, terminated? Like that's really weird. But what they mean, I think, is they didn't even say YouTube. They didn't even mention YouTube. It was Google that was saying it like. I don't even know where people, if you know what I mean. Google on its terms and conditions basically said, if you have an account that is not making that, you know, us money, yeah, it'll be taken down. But what it means is, if you have an account where let's just say, you know, the features, he should have really said that, but it was Google, not say, it wasn't YouTube, so it's probably just like a Google account. If you're not using certain features on the Google account, they will go. They weren't directly talking about YouTube. I think that's where people have stereotyped it, and honestly, you know what I mean, like, YouTubers like Daryl Leaves, like, they should really look into things more instead of just reading the first thing they read, because so many people on Twitter have said, well, why can't you word it properly? And YouTube multiple times have said that, again, this case is not going to be getting rid of, you know, YouTube channels that aren't making money. We're just getting rid of features. So I don't know if they're being honest. I don't know if it's like a court backup, but basically, I don't think YouTube will let us do this, because basically for the last couple of years, you know, channels that aren't getting monetized have been running YouTube. You know what I mean? Not PewDiePie, he hasn't been running YouTube. Channels that don't make money run YouTube. I know, yeah, they have to, you know, yeah. If you're not making their money, why should they store your video in their servers? But again, you know, that is the whole point of YouTube, and you don't see like Instagram saying that, like, oh, if your picture doesn't, you know, if you don't have a certain amount of followers, and plus, how are you going to start from the beginning? How are you going to create a new YouTube channel if you know get monetized in the first place? Like, exactly, people just stereotype, and especially in America. So I mean, literally, I haven't heard any British YouTubers talk about this, brag about this, and be like, oh my god, it's absolutely bloody dreadful, me cup of tea. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sampy made a video about it, but it was kind of more like, you know, directed to his channel, not like the whole of YouTube, and people have just been stereotyping it and stuff like that. It's really not bad as you think. December 10th will come, and this channel will still be around. Hopefully, I am deliberately backing up videos right now, just in case, because I'm extra data security. What am I doing? Yeah, I've got I'm going to buy a 2 terabyte hard drive to back up all my videos on the channel, on my Sam Lockett channel, on the Moon Alien channel, everything I kind of have even though it probably won't affect that. The Moon Alien channel, for kids, not for kids. I have multiple channels, as you all know, so it's kind of hard. One thing I do want to talk about is I will be rating games, not rating as 18, but I will basically be telling YouTube's, COPPA system, new terms of service that yes, my, let's say Rage 2 and Oblivion videos won't be compatible with, with kids content, but Survival Island, yes, probably still, and Terraria. So I didn't even know I said that. I was about to say, yeah, Survival Island, but I kind of thought, oh no, I wasn't able to add Survival Island to the Let's Play. Yeah. It's really not as bad as you think. People just stereotype drama, and also, if it was that much of a big deal, it would be on YouTube trending, and everyone would be talking about it. And people in the comments are just saying, "Oh, it's the ending days of YouTube." Nobody's really saying, you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, oh, like crying and sobbing. People are kind of having a joke about it. So, I don't think this is really that serious. People have just been stereotyping, and I generally think all that's going to happen on December 10th is YouTube is going to be a bit more precise with what's going to define kids content and yours. We've got these robots going around in the YouTube service, basically saying to YouTube if that video is made for, it's kind of like AI, but it's really made for you to decide if a video is made for kids or not. So if a robot says your video is made for kids, tell it it's not. Or if you realise, why? I think it's it's you will make the decision if a video is made for kids or not these robots. But if a robot does decide, if you realise, who's clicked that box, it would have been like one of these YouTube robots going around. And if your channel does get terminated, terminated basically means you cannot access it. It doesn't mean it's been deleted. Terminated basically means it's you can't access it for now, but you can get it back sometime in the future. So even if you do get terminated, it's really not that bad. And also, even if you do get fined 42,000, it's still not going to get rid of your channel. And honestly, to charge over, let's say, how many videos are on YouTube? How many so I think there's about 273 million channels on YouTube. Okay, divide that by how many videos each YouTube creator creates, and how many you expect to go into these exactly. This £42,000, like, they'll be the richest company in the world. So honestly, I don't think the chances of it happening to you guys are very, very, short. But if you are worried, do comply yourself with COPPA and be COPPA safe. And if you are a small channel, don't worry, because YouTube basically reworded it wrong, and at least I think they worded it wrong. I am a little bit suspicious, but from what I know, I think if your channel would be taken down, they would say it in the YouTube creator tabs and email you saying basically your channel's going to be going because you don't make enough money. And also they'll give you time to make money. You know what I mean? Like, in a year, if you don't make this much money, we'll be getting rid of your account. So yeah, it is just stereotype drama. It's like a stew pot, somebody pissing in it, and stew piss. It's like that. That's what it's like pure soup. Somebody pisses in it, and then they stew it round. That's basically social media. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. 18-minute video just talking about this. Let's talk. I normally get an hour, but basically I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. And sorry that I've been making a couple of videos on it recently. I feel like I haven't been holding it up, but basically since last week I've kind of been wanting to talk about it in kind of a let's talk, and I haven't really found the time. Plus recently, from reading what I read a couple of nights ago about YouTube getting rid of accounts that don't make money, I've kind of thought, oh my god. And then I thought, oh no, this has been misinformative, this information. So more people should know. So I should make a video basically exposing Daryl Leaves and all them, why they're wrong, and why this information is not right. So hopefully I made it as simple as possible. Just want to make this video 20 minutes for you all to understand what's going on. Don't worry, don't stress. If you're only stressed if your channel gets deleted, it won't. If you're stressed about COPPA, basically people say there's a video here saying how to hide your channel from COPPA. That is not the answer. What you need to do is comply with the terms of service, and basically what YouTube's doing on the 10th of November, they're basically saying, hey, you're making a video, you know your content best, and you tell us, by the AI learning, the new black box they're going to be adding, what your video is about, either for kids or not for kids. That's all it is. It's not going to affect many people. You don't see every single... If it was really that big of a problem, you'd see every single channel on YouTube talking about it. And you don't. Dan TDM hasn't talked about it. Stampy's talked about it, but not much. IBX Toy Cat. All of them. All those channels there. Mumbo Jumbo. Amy Lee. You know, all of them. Echo X Soldier. You know, main... and I mean main Minecraft channels here, and I just think it will be dimmed down so much. In a couple of years we'll look back and think, oh yeah, it was more the Article 13, you know, stereotypical. It's not gonna... Something like this never happens. This will not be the end of YouTube. There are so many great videos on YouTube. Yeah, it won't get rid of it. And also the community, if you know what I mean. This isn't like TikTok where the community is half dweebs. This is YouTube, you know what I mean, where, you know, educational videos take place, and people just won't let it happen. The amount of channels, it won't happen anyway, so there's no need to worry. Watch my channel get taken down. If it does, I'm backing up my videos, and from then, I'm probably not even going to quit YouTube. I'll just make the Terraria Expert 2 channel, literally, because that's how much I love this. But no, all jokes aside, if it really does come to the worst of the worst, which I generally think it won't, yes, I probably won't quit YouTube, but I will... I know, that's kind of like the stopping point. Like, if your channel goes to Terraria Expert, what will happen if it really gets that out of hand? Well, first of all, they're not getting rid of people's channels. We're only taking them down if they've got major copyright, you know, kids. Like, almost like your channel will be taken down. What they're saying, they're making it adamant, serious, because it's the FTC, you know, you kind of have... It's kind of like a teacher, they have to sound more scary than they actually are. Basically, is that like Cyberman? Basically, what they're saying is, if you're making like child content and, you know, and it's not you sticking your willy out, that's what's going to comply. It's not going to comply to my, you know, Minecraft videos, Survival Island. You know, if I've rated it right, you know, that wouldn't happen in a realistic world. So don't listen to the Americans. We don't know what they're talking about. See you later. Thanks for watching. Have you enjoyed? And I am a little bit worried, just in case the work, because I am like that. I get off my dad, but yeah, generally, it's. I don't think this COPPA thing's really going to happen, because it will happen, but it will be so unnoticeable. People will be like, why did we all fuss? You know, COPPA isn't as bad as we think it is. You know what I mean? All those videos around, and you know, it's just a stereotypical drama mess and stuff like that. And yeah, really is children's and, you know, parents' responsibility for, you know, growing up kids, not YouTube. So yeah, that's basically just putting a line on kids content. You know, like, it's almost like YouTube right now. It's kind of like how can I describe it? It's kind of like, how do I describe it? It's kind of like a slushy machine. Imagine if two slushy machines were you know, firing, you know, the same kind of like flavour. COPPA's kind of like putting a slice in between of it and defining what flavours the slushy cherry and what slushy is the, you know, slushy berry or something like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of COPPA, and, you know, people in the middle, like Minecraft, you know, they're kind of either getting pushed to that side or that side. But, you know, the channels that are definitely not kids content are GeForce there. You know what I mean? So people are kind of like, oh, it's gonna you know, if you do make kids content, obviously it will affect your revenue, but I think they will change that, because there's a lot of kids content out there, and yeah, there's no point adding these features if there's content creators that can't even make money to make kids content, if it makes sense. So it's kind of like you've done a back loop on yourself there, YouTube. And yeah, they've really have had this coming for a couple of years. I just wanted to talk about it because, you know, I've been on YouTube since 2014, and yeah, I've made gaming videos. I made a lot, and yeah, from my knowledge, I don't know much. From what I know, this COPPA thing is really not as bad as we think it is. If it was, it would be on the news everywhere. It would literally be like the cesspit of society. Everyone would be like, oh, YouTube's gonna die. But it's only like a couple of YouTubers basically saying it's gonna affect my channel, but the title in it, it will affect everyone's channel. You know what I mean? Like, it won't affect everyone's channel, because there's channels out there that make aviation content. Like, that's for adults. So how the hell should it affect theirs? You know, there's you know, toy animations. Why should it affect those people that draw in line and me? For example, I think I'm going to be more pushed to that side. If you get somewhere in the middle, you're in trouble. But I am going to try and push myself to that side. You know, kind of adult content as much as possible. Not like swearing as much as possible in videos, but clearly making the videos, you know, adamant that this is not made for kids, just in case. Basically, they're saying is, if you make a kids video, but if you say it's not made for kids, but it appears if it is kids, you could be in trouble. But you know, if you know what I mean, it's not going to happen because you know, Survival Land anyway. I don't curse and beat, but from the language I use, kids won't understand it. You know, some of the stuff like, oh, a bloody move and it's bloody our farm. You know what I mean? Like, kids won't understand that. So I can, you know, you will not be in trouble if you follow the terms and service. I know YouTube aren't giving out legal advice to help people, but they are giving out, you know, features and stuff like that to basically put you in the right direction, to basically make COPPA, you know, whip right round. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm ultra protecting my channel because, as you all know, I'm backing up all my videos just in case, because I am like that. I am a skeptic and bit of a dick. No other YouTubers doing that. I'm backing up all my videos 1080p 60 FPS on a 2TB machine from the 4K, and yeah, if I would do that if I were you, just in case worse comes to worse, because sometimes these things happen and you think I should have really done that, and I don't really want to be standing responsibility for saying 2020 Doom 4 again, let's go. I don't want to be doing that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, yeah, it's standard quality. It just downloads the videos as it looks on YouTube, but if you re-upload them, it will look twice as bad as it does on YouTube because it's a compressed video anyway from YouTube on your computer, compressed again onto YouTube. And have you seen that what's his name? Marquez? No, what's his name? Marquez, where you know he uploads a video, downloads it, re-uploads it, and it's just pink and blocky. That won't happen if you know what I mean. Anyway, see you later. I've got special dental toothpaste now, so YouTube will keep me free. Bad breath. Yeah, see you all later. Thanks for watching. Have you enjoyed? And yes, if you are a content creator worrying, don't. Ooh, fell. Because nothing will really happen. Just try and get yourself as much. If you think your content is generally made for, you know, pre-teens and stuff like that, you just don't want to meet somewhere in the middle, because that's where the problem is. I'm going to be making Minecraft content that is clearly made for young adults and kind of, you know, because honestly, kids use their parents' accounts, so I'm going to be going that way. Other YouTubers, maybe like Stampy, are basically in the centre of middle. That's where it's in trouble. IBX Toycat, I feel like more like me, and if you're a bit like that, you'll probably be fine. Also, I have literally listed my YouTube channel as a travel channel. I don't know why it says that. Basically on Social Blade, it basically says, oh, channel type travel. So in terms of YouTube recognise I'm a gaming channel, and then first going into gaming videos, they have to recognise what sort. Oh, Trey Expert, what sort of channel? Travel? No, you know what I mean. We don't have time for that. You know what I mean. So yeah, I've not deliberately, but for some reason on Social Blade, I am labelled as a travel channel. Not a clue. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Channel keywords I put gaming and travel, so I don't know if I have to switch them around. But to ultra protect myself, I know, because it might appear misleading, like travel channel, but he makes gaming, so we're gonna get rid of him anyway. So I don't know, just protect yourself and just do what you think is right for your channel. Don't overdo it. Don't say the wrong thing. Don't get angry with this FTC rubbish, because that will just put you even more risk. But basically, they have got about 365 million channels to deal with, and the likelihood of you getting terminated or having a $42,000 fine. I think when people hear that, they think that's going to happen to me, but no, it's going to happen to the main content creators on this channel. YouTube don't have time to find those channels and deal with them and get into copyright legislations and all that and stuff like that. So legislations, I don't know. This is probably the most serious video I've done, but recently I have been wanting to talk about it because it's been affecting gaming channels. I should really stand up. And yes, guys, hashtag, I don't know, save YouTube, hashtag save gaming creators, I don't know, something like that. Hashtag save gaming creators from COPPA. It's gonna be like that long. Yeah, it's gonna be like a bloody Chinese roll. Like, what's the Terraria expert said? Hashtag save YouTube. Oh, it's bloody script of a video. What's the actual hashtag? You turn around and it says, this video is not for you. I don't know. Hashtag get rid of me. I don't know. Anyway, see you later. I'm going to be doing a free. Oh no, I would have done it, haven't I? Free from Thursday on God knows. But no, I am generally worried, if I am going to be doing gaming videos. Yeah, well, obviously in the future I'm going to be worrying like, oh god, is this video really made for kids? But the general videos I make on this channel, especially Minecraft and Terraria, I feel like are maybe at risk a little bit. But I'm going to be not trying my hardest, but the language in the video, YouTube can determine if, you know, I'm not going to deliberately drop F-bombs, but I'm just going to act like myself, and sometimes I do find myself saying the F-bomb right at the start because something's not working, like, here's the effing travelling merchant, can go and get up with this monkey, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Free from Thursday. I would say I would have done it on Slander, but maybe we can have a half Minecraft, Free from Thursday messing around video and half Slander. Seen this on Saturday, 48 hours from release, so you will know, but I don't, because this video will be coming out on Saturday. I did say I'd be uploading it on Thursday, but no, I don't have time to upload it on Thursday. I probably do, but I want to upload it on Saturday, because I don't want Friday vlog to appear as this as well, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Friday vlog yesterday I should have talked a bit about this, but also mainly about, I don't know, whatever I talked about. I'll get that man's face off my screen, that fetus guy. FTC fetus. So think of it as like that. It's just a fetus coming after you. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. Love you all. And yes, fetus. Goodbye. And hope you enjoyed this Let's Talk, because I don't normally do them. See you later. Bye. And I'll see you next year for another Let's Talk on this series. I know I've done 2 and they're not there. I did one in 2017 about copyright. It's like it's got worse and worse. Copyright. In 2018 I made one about how to make your channel grow and stuff, and then this year I've talked about the COPPA thing. So next year I'll be talking about why my channel failed and why I was wrong, and then it will happen again, why I was wrong, part 2. Like 9 months again. Yeah, I've literally been on YouTube again, you know, from deleting all the videos in last year and returning in May. That was 8 months ago, so I've been on YouTube back now for a little while. If anything, you know, better than last year, isn't it? Oh yeah, guys, look what I completed. Me Mackey's mug cup. See you later. Bye.